Hey, what is up, YouTube? And today I'm here reviewing Superman 2025. This is the best Clark Kent outfit I can get, with the limited resources that I have. I don't have a Superman shirt. I got these blue light glasses, and I thought, what's the closest thing? Anyways, I saw this movie about 5 days ago as of recording this video, and I just wanted to let it sit there and marinate, sit there and marinate in my brain, make sure that I get everything that I wanted to say, set it right, make sure I got, my feelings for this movie correct, and, well, it's pretty good, I just gotta say that. There has been 11 Superman films made, with the most notorious one being Superman 1978. With this being the latest iteration of Superman, and there being 11 films in total, this Superman film does not disappoint. I've seen most of the Superman films ever made, and I used to have the DVD of all 4 Superman films on one DVD, and I used to play that thing over and over again. But I was old enough to watch Man of Steel in theaters with my grandma, and we both loved that film. And honestly, we didn't think anything could top that. But this movie really comes in and just completely knocks Man of Steel out of the water. This film is great. It's rewatchable. It's so close to perfect. There are a little nitpicks that I have of this film, but anyways, with a 2-hour and 10-minute runtime, this film is jam-packed with information on this new universe that we're coming into. James Gunn did not leave a single second out to not show any information about the new universe that we're stepping into. With me being a superhero fanatic and just, comic fanatic in general, I like seeing that DC is finally having, a good punch back to Marvel after many, many years of disappointment. We've seen the origin story. We don't need it again and again and again. And this film does it amazingly, summing it up in a 2-minute segment where it leaves you with the impact of what is about to unfold in this movie. It ends off with saying that Superman had just lost his first fight while being undefeated previously, which is insane. Leaving you with that and then hitting you, seeing Superman hit the floor, and you realizing, oh shit, he's actually hurt. He's not invincible. And I think this film does that amazingly. It shows that although Superman is very strong in this universe and is the strongest metahuman in this universe, he can still get his ass whooped and mollywopped a lot. With Superman getting mollywopped a lot, there is always a bigger fish, and that's kind of the whole thing in this movie that there's always gonna be somebody better than you. Even if you're the strongest, there's somebody that's gonna figure out a way to outplay you, and that was Lex Luthor in this. With Lex Luthor being played by Nicholas Hoult and Superman being played by David Corenswet, their chemistry, if you can call it that, the hate relationship between Lex and Superman is just incredible. You can really feel that Nicholas Hoult hates Superman in this film, and Superman is just trying to be a good person, and Nicholas Hoult fucking hates that. There's a lot, and the shit that he does in this film is crazy. This man literally plays Russian roulette with somebody, and the other person loses in not even a minute segment. And it just there was kids in the theater that I was with, and I was just like, wow, this is a kind of a kids movie, and we just saw Lex Luthor off somebody, just completely off somebody, which is insane. Lex is getting kind of angry about the questions that she's asking, even though she's trying to be a good reporter. It's incredible. That scene is incredible. Clark Kent in this movie is incredible. You see every human side of him. At his deep down in his soul, he is a kind and caring, trusting person, and not just an alien from another planet. The movie has a lot of scenes showing that Superman really cares about all living beings. He saves a squirrel during a fight. During that fight, he's trying to figure out how to save the alien that's rampaging the city without killing it. And that really shows how much Superman cares about every living being, not even in the world, but just in the entire universe. Which is a stark contrast from Man of Steel, where, he kind of levels a shit ton of buildings without really any care in the world. There's a lot of scenes in that movie that's just that's not really what Superman would do. But in this movie, you could really feel that Superman is that Boy Scout, the kind, caring person that Superman should be in every film. Although these are amazing, great things, there's just one scene that I really wish they kind of tweaked a little bit, showed more of like the deeper side. There were some scenes in this film that just felt like it got cut off by comedy just a tiny bit. The scene I'm talking about in question is where Superman just saved the day and he flies over to Luthor and they have this deep conversation of why Luthor hates Superman so much. And towards the end of it, Krypto just comes out of nowhere and just starts ragdolling the motherfucker like Loki, like the Hulk and Loki in Avengers. And it's just like, I kind of wish they had like a little deeper ending than just, him getting ragdolled around like by a dog. But, that's one of my only gripes with this film. Krypto is, speaking of Krypto, he's a CGI dog, and I don't know how they made the dog so funny in this film, but the dog is fucking hilarious in this film. He's really the comic relief of the entire film. I mean, there's a lot of scenes where it's just like, that's what a bad dog would do. I mean, that's just a dog in a fucking film. Overall, this movie really hits the nail on the head with how Superman should be portrayed in all media. I'm tired of this Superman evil thing, him coming back, dying. It's getting annoying to this point. And this film's incredible. Like, it's so much better than the dumpster fire that was the DCEU. With this being the start of the new DCU, I'm so hopeful. I'm more hopeful than I was, stepping into the Flash film, which honestly, I had a lot of hope for that film because Flash is my favorite DC character. But I digress. I really like where James Gunn is going with this universe, and I can't really explain to you how much hope this gives me that DC will actually have good films once again. The Dark Knight trilogy was amazing, and then after that, it's kind of stagnated. But I really hope they can fight back against Marvel. As much as I'm a Marvel fan, they really need some competition because the shit that they've been putting out, it's been kind of god awful recently. But anyways, at the end of the day, I would give this film a light 9 out of 10. Not a solid 9, just a light 9. This film's really rewatchable, great summer flick. I really recommend this film to anybody that really wants to get into Superman. It's not perfect by any means, but it's pretty fucking close. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
You really want me, darling, you really do.